Hilo fans of from Season 4, Episode 5. The water is no longer just a mystery. It is a gateway for something we never thought possible. If you thought the creatures in the woods were the only threat, the shocking ending of Episode 4 just changed the rules of survival forever. Strange shapes are emerging from the depths of the Lake of Tears. And as the town's history begins to bleed into the present, a horrifying realization is dawning on the survivors. The massacre of the past is repeating itself in real time. We are staring at a reincarnation riddle that connects Jade's haunting visions directly to the water's edge, suggesting that the souls of the lost are finally coming home, but they aren't coming back alone. The aftermath of the lake sighting has sent a wave of pure electricity through the community, as Boyd and Donna realize that their walls can no longer protect them from what rises from below. The presence of the man in yellow has shifted from a distant omen to a direct catalyst for the chaos, leaving fans to wonder if he is the architect of the Lake of Tears, or merely a messenger for a much darker entity. Julie's discovery of the bookmark has acted as a key to a door that should have remained locked, linking the town's geography to an ancient cycle of death that Victor has spent his entire life trying to forget. If the lake is truly connected to the massacred children, then the entities emerging from the water might not be monsters at all, but the original victims seeking a twisted kind of justice against anyone still drawing breath in this cursed place. Panic is the new currency in the town, and as food supplies dwindle and safety becomes a memory, the residents are forced to look at the water not as a resource, but as a graveyard that is currently being emptied. Boyd is standing at a crossroads where he must decide if the newcomers are survivors to be rescued or a danger-laden trap designed to finally break the town's spirit. Every clue Jade uncovers seems to point toward a structural shift in the town's reality, suggesting that the rules of the monsters were just the first layer of a much larger, more malevolent game. As the colony house occupants prepare for a forced cooperation they never wanted, the question remains: is the lake a way out, or is it the mouth of the beast finally opening wide to swallow them all? The animals in the forest have already begun to change their behavior, acting as a grim herald for a shift in the town's ecosystem that makes the previous nights look like a mercy. If the monsters start attacking in new, coordinated ways following the lake incident, the remaining safety of the daylight hours might be the next thing to vanish forever. Victor's silence is finally cracking, and the snippets of his background suggest that the town doesn't just trap people by accident. It selects them based on a specific, terrifying criteria that Boyd and Jade are just beginning to decode. The upcoming episode promises to peel back the skin of this mystery, but the deeper they dig, the more they realize that some secrets were buried for a reason. As the sun begins to set over the shimmering dark surface of the Lake of Tears, a new sound is echoing through the trees, a sound that doesn't belong to the monsters we know. What if the people coming out of the water aren't looking for help, but are actually coming to claim the homes they lost decades ago?